What's up? What's up? Welcome. So, I was just going to do an energy read for the week. Tap into the energy, guys. Okay. See what it is that we need to know. Any advice, okay, guidance, clarity that may come in. So, I was I was hearing matters of the heart. Like this week is dealing with matters of the heart in whatever way that may look for you, whether if it's healing from something, learning how to accept it for what it is. um, this could be mending a relationship, a connection. um, just whatever is weighing on your heart. I feel like this week there's either going to be some kind of release from that weight, or you're being guided to um, make it happen in whatever way. What's up, y'all? Come in. Where you from? Rep your hood. So, and dealing with matters of the heart, you have to be mindful that not only will it be difficult for you to have such conversation or find a way to heal from it, you also should be mindful of the other person that's involved, how they feel, or you know what position or perspective that they may have. Orlando, Florida. Okay. Okay. um yes. So, hello, hello. Thank you. Yeah, so self-awareness is very difficult, especially if you have not had any practice, or um if you if you because it's a choice. To be honest with you, it's a choice, because once you self-aware, you cannot go back, in my experience, me personally speaking. Once you tap into that self-awareness, it's going to be hard for you to accept bullshit from yourself. It's going to be hard for you to lie to yourself. It's going to be hard for you to suppress your emotions and all of that. So I get it why it's hard, because you have to stand there and look at you in the mirror and hold yourself accountable. I feel like it takes a deep level of absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. But I always look at it from a point of view of, do I really want someone else to call me out on my bullshit, and then let them be wrong about it, or let them not be wrong about it. You know what I mean? And then sometimes you still got to be prepared, because they'll still call you out on your bullshit. But if you are self-aware, you like, okay, I can see where you're coming from. Mm-hmm. There is value in having a friend who is willing to call you out for sure. I totally agree. And I would say for me, I am blessed to have such a friend. I have a best friend that I've been knowing since what, fifth grade. And when I tell you, I feel as if she's like my soulmate, but she holds me accountable. We hold each other accountable. Like, it's like right is right, wrong is wrong. And even though you may disagree with it, just being open to receiving what you may not see or know about yourself is value to that. Because sometimes you just don't know certain shit about yourself, and because we are each other's reflection and mirrors, you may be doing something and somebody mirror that back, and you like, why the fuck are you doing that, not realizing that they're reflecting the shit that you do. My wife and best friend and his wife are similar. It's out of love and respect. Mm-hmm. Yep. And that's what, and this could be, like I'm saying, a part of the energy for the week is dealing with matters of the heart. Dealing with matters of the heart. Hello, hello. You know, I recently like this weekend, okay, recently had to hold myself accountable. Even though I didn't 100% agree with this person, I still looked at their problem, their issue that they had with me from their point of view. And sometimes I believe that there could be, you know, there could be two truths at the same time. So although I didn't abandon my own truth, I still apologize because I'm like, okay, I can see where you're coming from. I can most certainly see where you're coming from. And was that was that hard for me? Maybe it would have been, you know, hard to say some years ago, like some months, years ago, because I'm a work in progress. But I think the more that you become comfortable with holding yourself accountable, the more that you know, put yourself in somebody's shoes and see, you know, okay, I can see it from, the easier it gets. And you make it easier for people to confront you or to bring forth their grievances that they may have with you as well. Now, granted, okay, people are who they are, and sometimes it's just like, I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. Duality. Duality, okay? Because some people is just like, no. Mm-mm. I know you lie. Okay. So, yeah, so I'm just about to pull some oracle cards to kind of just confirm, like I said, dealing with matters of the heart for the week. Being more soft, being more calm in your conversations as well. Oh, excuse me. My mom said something valuable. Um, Yesterday, by saying, you know, the reason why most people cannot get through conversations, cannot get through those difficult conversations, is because they choose to speak at each other. Like, no one is listening. No, you know, there's no compassion or um um what's the word I'm trying to say? I can't remember the word I was trying to say. Dang. But there's just, when you're speaking at each other, you're not able to get the full story. You're not able to hear, okay, what the other person is saying, is because you just want to word vomit and get everything that you want to say out, which is like falling on deaf ears at that point, because no one is allowing a clear channel to just allow each other to respectfully say what they need to say, express themselves. I feel like sometimes nowadays that I feel like conversations should be sacred, because they are so, and then especially depending on the topic, they could be so vulnerable and sensitive. You know, I feel like there is an art to, like, conversations, like it's an art to having a conversation, because there are skills that you have to apply in order for it to land, you know, safely. Hello, hello. And sometimes the reason why most people can't master the art of conversation and is because the conversations that you could potentially just be having with yourself, like, you, it's like you don't care either. Because as we all know, however you talk to yourself is how you talk to the people external for you. You're so beautiful. I wish I was. I feel. Look, we don't do that over here. You get up and go do something. If you feel ugly, go get in the mirror. Go put some clothes on. Turn your favorite um song on and go throw that thing in a circle. Okay. You gotta shake it off. Okay. So, matters of the heart. Matters of the heart. That's the energy I'm getting for the week. So let's just pull some chords. Exactly. Shake it off. Tell yourself. That's what I was just saying. The conversations that we have with ourselves. If you feel ugly, go do something that makes you feel beautiful. Go do something that makes you feel sexy. And whatever that looks like for you. It's a feeling. Feeling come and go. Change the way you feel about yourself. and shake it off. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your right hand in, you put your right hand out, you put your right hand in, and you shake it all about. You do the, I don't know, maybe go listen to some nursery rhymes or something. And I'm being for real. Maybe you need to get in tune with your inner child. If you've been feeling inspired, if you've been feeling inspired or motivated to do something in a childlike capacity, I would recommend that. But my friend did it. She said I wasn't fit enough to be in her friend group. So, and I'm not trying to be insensitive. Obviously, that's telling you right now she's not your friend. And there's probably something about you that may bring light and that may bring excitement to the group, and that could be another reason as to why she don't want you a part of the group. But uh, I wasn't fit enough to be in her friend group. Mm-mm. What kind of friend group is this? Just your old regular degular girls group? Because if somebody tell me you're not fit to be, okay, luckily I'm not desperate for friends. But honestly, I think she's a hater, and I'm 12. I've been going through stuff since 9. Well, there you go, babes. And you're 12. How did you get over here? And you got me saying, throw that thing. Oh my goodness. Excuse that. Well, what the advice that I would give for my younger sister, like if you were my sister, if you were my niece, my cousin, okay, and even just as my friend, my little friend, I would tell you to go write out some affirmations. Okay, I want you to write out maybe your top 3 and recite them every day and look yourself in the mirror. Okay, I know we're in a world to where bullying is a big thing, and others are trying to dismantle people's confidence and self-esteem, but I told her to shut up. I told her to shut up and look at the mirror and make sure it ain't broke. Periods. Okay. Yeah. And then if need be, you can create your own friend group, or if you enjoy being by yourself for a minute, but don't get worked up over it. It's it's too many people in the world for you to get caught up on that. And it's good that I'm proud of you for standing up for yourself too. Okay. Y'all got into, and you basically won. Okay. Okay, so let me pull these cords. Matters of the heart for this week. Well, I'm hearing that song. I can't leave you alone. Dum 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 dum. She's kind of weak, not gonna lie. Well, there you go. Look, suffering and silence. I think this card came out last week too, or yeah. Oh, but that was a different story. So when dealing with matters of the heart, suffering and silence, holding something in that is not allowing you to be free. Okay? Something that needs to be released, that is a part of your healing. Ugh, this shirt. I'm hearing it's like someone wants to scream it, you know, what do they say? Is it scream at the mountaintops, or however that saying goes? Like someone really wants to like express themselves verbally, but they are afraid to do so. So right now, Dr. Pepperhead, good night, good at night, doo-doo-doo. Okay. I there could be someone who could be withholding the way they feel about a certain situation, and the person that wait, hold up. And so the person that they need to express themselves to is not the type of person that is open. Okay, this person could be very guarded. Okay, and this person doesn't really like confrontation. Now, if this is your story, I'm seeing like a journal, you know, maybe writing a letter, typing a letter to this person could also be a form of releasing and expressing your grievances or whatever problems that you may have in the connection for whoever that is. Especially if you could be a writer. You could be someone who just naturally writes. And if trying to talk to this person verbally, if it has not been okay, if it haven't been landing on the ears, then maybe try writing a letter or something. Okay, bye. I feel like the more that you choose to suffer in silence, the weaker you get. The more you choose to withhold your voice, the weaker you get. Look, I'm telling you. Movement, choices, decisions. Movement, choices, decisions. You could be someone who's not used to, obviously, if you're, well, I'm not even going to say obviously, but you could just be someone who really doesn't like confrontation either. You don't even, you could be someone who doesn't like initiating such difficult conversations. But I feel like sometimes you're forced to do so, because if you don't do it, then it's like the cycle kind of continues in every relationship that you have a problem expressing yourself with. I'm hearing like it's not always about who initiates it first. It's about just getting it said. So if that has to be you all the time, then you got to think of it from this perspective too. Maybe that's not that person's strong point. Okay? Maybe that person is not a leader in that area. They could be a leader in different other areas, but maybe initiating the conversation, or, maybe they're not good at that. Let's see. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day when it's cold outside. I've got some other man. Well, I guess. Okay, I don't know why that's coming up. Temptations. My girl. So look, Heartache and Loss came out in harmony. So you got to go through the hurt in order to get on the other side. Okay? You have to go through the heartbreak. I wonder, why is it just like that? God damn. Like, it's so crazy how your biggest lessons and your wisdom come from experiences and situations that had to break you. And going through that, you ended up on the other side of, peace, fulfillment, wholeness, whatever that may look like for you. It kind of worked out for you. But the process is like, the fuck. Okay? The divine be like, you gonna get this heartbreak though. You want that? Okay, you gonna get this heartbreak though. You gonna have an emotional loss for sure. But it's harmony that follows. So even if, going back to the reading the story, even if the connection bring forth this, you both will get over it. And you both will be able to find some kind of happy medium without like taking from yourself or being the only one to give, if that makes sense. Who? Somebody named Gerald. Then I heard like Gerald Levert. Do he sing that? Girl, you know I would never hurt you. Dun, dun, dun. Baby, hold on. Oh, okay. Somebody can be in love. Baby, hold on to me. See, I'm that special guy. Okay. They like, we this what we dealing with. Baby, hold on. Yeah, that could be a love. It could be a love story too, you know. However the shoe fits, okay? Because look, we got foundations and achievements at the bottom of the deck. Um, let's see. Oh, no, that was too many. Let's get one more. So let's just say, oh my, I said, let's get one. Throat chakra. Expression. Express yourself. Look, y'all thought look, I'm telling you, stop playing with me. Activating that throat chakra, okay? La 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 la. Even doing little musical practices like that. La 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 la. To exercise it, okay? Throat chakra, look, for real, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Okay? And then okay, I don't even want to like let's I don't know why I'm picking up. This is just so random. I was hearing that shake your money maker. You know you got it. If I want to come something, stand next to this something like, hey, shake, shake, shake your money maker. I think Ludacris sang that or whatever. But how I'm receiving it is, if you want more money, or if you want a raise, or if you want whatever it is that you want, that's in a monetary sense, like you have to ask for it. You have to use your voice. Like, closed mouths don't get fed. But I think it's like you could be wanting more money or somebody to pay you your money. Bitch, better have my money. Y'all should know me well enough. Like, clock, clock, clock. Okay. Maybe you need to tell somebody to run you your loot. All right. All right. So look, let's get some like words of advice, encouragement. Like, what are these? Everyday oracle cards. So let's see. What is like some advice to go along? Let's see. Dance with life, let loose, and feel this moment. There is nothing that you can't be, do, or have. Okay? Oh, that's my mic, y'all. Dance with life, let loose, and feel this moment. There's nothing that you can't be, do, or have. Okay? I don't know. I think like that's pretty much straight to the point, because there's nothing that flowed through after that. It was just like, this what you need to do, and leave it at that. Like, I didn't feel the need to like expound on that. So let's see. So your body is your temple. Honor it with acts of love, self-care, healthy activities, food, and mix. Okay. Being more in tune with yourself, like, as we know, our body is our temple, because it's like you receive information, you consume food, you're picking up, you know what I mean? And